One TV special report.
Sa isa ka tao, sir, daghan man na siya property. Daghan siya properties. Dili lang pud ang uban ray niya, ang uban nga property lang ibariya na apoy uban wala.
So bisa dagang properties pero na properties nga usa ka tawo tag iya.
O naa. Kasagara daghan jud kay property ang isa ka tao kay barangay na siya.
Yes, Mr. Chair, pero akong question man ko, dili sa number of people, number of properties. So kung 10,000 ka book properties, 1,210 ra ang nabayaran, meaning 12%, 12.1% ra sa 10,000 ang nabayaran.
So mamagay pa lang ang property 10,000 ka pen pero gamay lang nabayaran. I-clarify please para ma-clarify.
Actually, wala man gud namo pod tawo jud tanan wala ko gi
Dili na ta sa tao, Ma'am Julie, akong question was kanang number of properties.
wala pod namo pod makuan pila gyud tanan ang number of properties. Ang kanila man gong pay lang among gikuha. Ang amount ang pila ra ka properties nga nabayaran ra mo ray among gikuha. Wala na kita kung pila tanan ang properties.
Ang amount sila ni compute dili ang number of properties ang amount ang compute pero nun
Actually, ang paid ra nga mga properties ang among gikuha. Wala na mo gikuha ang pila gyud total sa mga properties in the city nga iyang gustong mahibaw-an o again sa aning 1,210 nga nakabayad nga nabayaran nga mga properties. Kanira man ko'y data nga akong gigather karon ang 1,210 properties paid lang yun siya. So wala na ako makuha ang katong
unpaid
properties.
So nakuha sila ang pagpili sila nga nabayaran 1,000 na nabayaran pero niya makuha ang pila ka properties ang wala ang bayaran.
Pero ma-assume siguro na nato, Mr. Chair, nga kung 10,000 ang total, 1,2 ang nabayaran, katong
Could you assume, ma'am?
8,800 is 8,790 unpaid to sila.
Ma'am, could you assume nga ang mga bayaran 10,000 ka properties kanya ang nabayaran ng 1,000 mga 10% to about 10%?
Delinquent ra man gud ni among gikuan. Delinquent accounts ra man gud ni among gikuhaan og data.
Delinquent accounts. So pila ka delinquent accounts? About 10,000? Wala about 10,000? What are the data, sir?
Mr. Chair, when do we consider an account delinquent? Is it 1 year, 2 years? Di ba, if makaskip na sila 1 year, consider naman sila diretsong delinquent? If ning-lapse na sila sa period of that year?
Pag dili mo bayaran, sir, delinquent na.
Yeah, so muna akong pasabot na kumanto rin yung bayad.
After 1 quarter, di ka bayad. Delinquent na. Kung na quarter ka ng bayaran.
Kay ako amo ko, Mr. Chair, to the point of Honorable Lau ganina, kung maabot yun sila taas kay nga delinquency, then maabot na sa situation nga ang city, gusto na sila file yung case to the owners. Pasabot, dili man ko na siya per owner ang imuhang kasuhan, per account, ay per property man, meaning nga kung kita di gini sila mo bayad for the next pila ka years, 8,000 ka tao inyong padalhan og kaso.
Wala ba tayo kanang, ma'am, kanang number of days nga kani papertiya 2 months na wakabayad, kani 6 months na, kani 1 year wakabayad. Naata?
2 years up to 2025.
Karoon, please clarify. Unsa nga atong classification natay 1 year, 6 months anak wakabayad?
Wala, sir. Usa lang. 1 year.
1 year lang.
2025 lang.
Sir, ang atong classification 1 year lang. 1 year wakabayad. Natay data.
Delinquent.
Delinquent.
So, kuan ko na ko, Mr. Chair, katong sa giingon ni Mr. Lau, Honorable Lau ganina, since nanamagot ta sa digital na era ba, mura ko gimuhawit ang cellphone, once nga mo due na imuhang account, text na sila nimo nga muna mo bayron nun. Pwede ba na nato i-apply ka sa ato ang mga payable ng mga taxes, not just to the properties, pero appeal sa kaning mga business tax o unsa pa?
Could you respond, ma'am, sa question ni Sir Kevin? Attorney Francis, could you respond to the question?
Attorney, so, may I address attorney? Attorney, kana bitaw, di ba itong cellphone, every month mo text man si Smart, si Globe, si Sun, nga nakibayran nun na 999. After a while, kung waka kabayad mo, text tapos sila nga, kung dili ni mo mabayaran, mo risk ka nga ma-disconnected. And then, so, pwede naman ko na ito ma-automate karon nga once na nakay computation, no, sulod sa computer, automatic na siya text, email, and whatever. So, ma-simplify pa ng trabaho sa inyong mga offices. Hindi na mo kailangan magmanumano og tawag sa mga, hindi na mo kailangan magmanumano tawag sa mga taxpayers. And at the same time, si taxpayer, wala na po siya rason na moingon siya nga, wala ko kabalungan, napaday ko bayro nun.
Mr. Chair, may I answer?
Attorney Francis, you may amplify, please.
With respect sa the arrangement these capitalist corporations have, it's because there is that in the nature of a debtor/creditor. Kumbaga, there is an amount due, so that is why you have to pay it. In jurisprudence, taxes are considered to be the lifeblood of the state, and non-payment of which is detrimental to its services. Now, when the state says that taxes are the lifeblood of the government, taxes are not in the form of a debtor-creditor relationship, but rather, taxes are envisioned to be the responsibility of each and every citizen one owes to the local government unit. As such, the local government unit is not capacitated, nor is it may be compelled to remind the taxpayers that their tax is due, because the state's responsibility is not only to collect but also to ensure that taxes are used in the most judicious capacity. So kumbaga, taxes are not a debt, but taxes are a responsibility. And the government cannot push that responsibility or cannot abrogate that responsibility upon itself, since that responsibility is inherent within each and every taxpayer. Although yes, I agree that system is wapo unta, pero it can also lead, manggod, Mr. Chair, to the government being stopped by its own actions. What if dili makatext si automated system ni government? Does that mean that the tax for that period is deemed waived for the taxpayer? Dili ba agad unta, Mr. Chair? So, pag-remind ni Ma'am Julie og sa pinaagi sa itong mga kapitan, that is already an extra effort on their part. But, absence of which, kumbaga, dili nato ma-attribute as fault of the LGU, because that is not the primary duty of the LGU. The primary duty of the LGU is to use the taxes well and good. The primary duty of the taxpayer is to be reminded of the tax that they are ought to pay.
So, what is meant by Attorney Francis is that it goes into the responsibility not only of the state but of the taxpayers. Ni kining atong buwis, dini sole responsibility sa LGU to collect. The taxpayers has the responsibility to pay. Kaya ang taxes paingon man sa taxpayers. The LGU is only accountable how to spend it. It should be spent properly in accordance with law and for the benefit of the people who paid the taxes. Sa principle, sir, imong comparison sa smart is a private entity. Kuha ka bet, utangan ka private. Kuning sa between the state and people is different relation. The state has the responsibility to collect, but the people has also responsibility to pay. Okay, hindi mabuhay ang mga tao, hindi mabuhay ang gobyerno kung walay taong bayad buwis. It's not a corresponding responsibility. But the state is accountable to the people. sa kwartang ibayad. It's a matter of consent. Kang system yung gi-compare, dili comparable sa state to taxpayer relationship. Kaya imong comparison between a public entity and customer relationship. Nga customer na utang, paningon yun sa smart ang utangan. Wala ka bayad sa bill sa ihang paggamit sa mga text, mga tawag. Pero dili ko sa taxes is a different perspective. Nangatawag na ako nun. Kaya we all have our collective responsibility.
Sir Chair.
Okay?
So, ang akong kuan lang, it's not about dili siya about sa katong responsibility because kasabot naman tang taxes responsibility. Pero ang process man ko nato karon, pag abot na sa tax season, mga himitanan diri, di ba, mo check mi pila among mga bayor nun because it changes, it varies every year. Especially kung natay ka ng 3 years, natay ka ng 1 year nga 6% increase. Ako alang is to simplify, pagka maing na namidaan pila among bayor nun, dili na may kailangan mo anhi para mo inquire.
Yes, sir. You're speaking of system. Ang system sa itong NGO to collect nga should be para sa smart nga mo remind mo kuan na wala mo ang atong municipal ba the taxpayers should feel alas na responsibilidad. Hindi lang ang gobyerno na responsibilidad, ang taxpayers na mubayad. We have a corresponding same value of responsibility. Although the government is responsible to collect, nga we need them to exhaust or limit this, but we cannot give the burden all to the government. The burden should also fall to the taxpayers because we are the same. We are bound by the same principle nga ang kwarta sa katawan, ba sa gobyerno, paingon sa katawan. Right, ana ba? So, ang sistema nga si Smart gigamit, di na ito mapalit sa system sa between the LGU and the taxpayer. Muna yung point ni Atty. Francis. Atty. Could you further?
Tapos to add, Mr. Chair, even our Bureau of Internal Revenue do not tell people how much they owe. When I was working as a private lawyer, it was up to me to compute how much I would owe the government. Ako pa mismo mag-compute pila kong utang sa gobyerno. So, kumbaga, in a way, that's the very principle that BIR carries. The taxes are the individual responsibility of the taxpayer.
Ang LGU lang, na kamay politika kamay. Kaya anahigod mga elected man. Sa BIR, Sir Kerwin, sa BIR, di ka kahimo na. Sa BIR, pag ingon na kay utang, bayad di ka. Bayad mo na yung utang, bayad di ka.
Mr. Chair,
Atty. Lau, please.
ang explanation sa atong legal counsel nga ang LGU cannot survive without taxes.
Yes.
Insakto? Then, ang role sa LGU is just to collect. Ang taxpayer, ang individual taxpayer, mo'y responsible, atong responsibility nga mobayad. Ang problema na to ron sa kanang mga delinquent, wala man na sila ga-perform sa ilang obligation. So, unsa may remedy sa LGU? Kung mag-rely lang ta nga responsibility sa individual nga mobayad, private nga citizen, how can the LGU survive without taxes?
Honorable Lau, you have a good point. Pero, ako ba, I present this of public hearing, ang question ako, bayan sa SMB. Kanya itong isabutan na karon, bayan maon sa pag-enforce sa buwis nga mabayaran. It will be another forum. We can't decide with the mayor. Mayor mo, itong bato mayor kay sistema na. But this public hearing is not for that. This is for the SMB. Nga may blow public kung ano sa itong gihimo. Para later on, di na ma-ignorante publiko kung sa gihimo, walang gi-require sa IBDF ng public hearing. So, we could discuss that in the forum. At ang pugson nga, muna himoon, We cannot do that. Nga, unsa pa-impose LGU sa taxes ng mabayaran, it could be another forum na. No? We consider mayor. It is a policy-driven subject matter. Nga, is beyond our province now to discuss. Honorable Lau. Di ba? Atong po ko public hearing sa isin bigot. Kailangan imong gihimo karon nga idea how to collect. Is now beyond this forum to discuss. Kay more diverta, di ta maptag, di ta mahumag sa kabulan. Ano? Okay? Sir
Thank you,
Kevin,
Mr. Chair.
we discuss that at the forum. Ato pong na karon unsa ba kalibog na nahimo nyo kaning SMB. Makit balos king taas mo gato makit balos. Lagmit utas ang buwis. Hindi man ko na si Balyo. So diha tang focus kay kung may diverta mawala sa matter. Di ta mahuman. Ano ba siya?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chair. Since we have here our lending investors, our banking institutions, if we have, may we ask a representative, Mr. Chair, regarding their thoughts, whether our increased SMB affects their loan portfolio, or is it an advantage or a disadvantage on their part?
Who are you asking?
A representative, mangita tag representative sa mga bangko kung kini bang pag-increase nato maka-apekto ba ni sa inyong pagpa-release og loan sa nang-apply? Manggamay ba because dako namang og kuan advantage ba sa inyong part or disadvantage? So may we ask from the Secretariat, Mr. Chair, the attendance of any banking institution or lending firm or company?
Anybody wish to answer the query of Honorable Siso? Sir Redisma. Sir, na-query si Honorable Siso? Please.
Yes. Yes, thank you very much. I'd like to repeat, Mr. Chair, my query. Is it okay? I may proceed?
Yes,
Thank you.
repeat.
Sir, sa First Valley Bank, normally, mag-assess maguta og property as a collateral, as an encumbrance, as a mortgage, depende po sa iyahang loan amount nga gina-applyan. Of course, naman ginay percentage, kung pili i-collateral, then pili i-release ang loan. Does it affect, makatabang ba ni sa mga bangko nga magpa-loan kay dako na ta o gi-increase sa SMB or disadvantage? May we know your thought, Mr. Sir?
Actually, sa taxes, dili gyud makakuan ang bangko. Dili makakuan wala kay sa gobyerno man paingon. So wala gyud. By the way, naguni appraisal mag-loan ang borrower. Dili sa appraisal. Ang appraisal, ang loan na is only 60% on the appraisal. Ang loan amount is only 60% sa iyang appraisal.
So with that, Mr. Chair, nahulog nga, pwede mo increase ang iyahang loan amount nga gi-apply kay ni-increase man ang market value.
Honorable Siso, ang bangko is conservative sa appraisal.
60%.
No? Kung inamapis sila 100,000, ilan ang pangupaan para secure naman ko nga ang ilang loan amount nga nakuha fully guaranteed sa collateral. Muna nga ingon ni Sir Lisma nga usually 60% ang loanable value. Yung property is 1 million, kami ipalong ka lang 600,000 ra para whatever will happen po nga kung mabot na malisod ka ba kaya gamay nga kakulian sa negosyo makarecover bangko. Ilang loanable value nga gihatag 6% naman, 60%. Dili polio ba kay 1 million po loan, one on one dahil the Congress ang bangko nga ito bang ana. So to be conservative, ang ihatag ka loan sa bangko 60% ta. Pero kung mutaas ang market value, natulang mutaas ko ang imong loanable value.
So advantageous sa mga
Ang
nag-apply.
tingyo sa takiya, kay dako man yung malon.
Lagi.
Kaya taas na iyang market value, lagmit ang bangko po, mutaas po na ilang loanable value.
So,
Advances, you can share, Father.
Sir Chairman, I direct my question to the gentleman of the banking institution. Sir Ledesma.
Sir Ledesma, there's a query also.
Sir, hi. My query would be this. With the development of, hypothetically, ma-approve ni BLGF ang market values, the schedule of market values by the city, will the schedule of market values be used as a reference point in determining the assessment value of potential creditors or the potential debtors, for example?
I'm not very sure, no, because we have our own appraiser.
Mm.
It depends upon the appraiser. No? Kami, ang bangko, we just loan out sa process. Pero as to the appraisal, we have appraisers.
Okay.
Pero I believe we are also guided by the government's market value. I believe so.
Thank you, sir.
Sir Samuel, you have something to share?
Sir, sa First Valley Bank, I would just like to muad lang ko gamay idea. Kining atong RP Bara karon, mo ni mag-establish sa single valuation. Mo ni gamiton sa tanang mga bangko sa BIR. Pero this is only considered as the reference point or the baseline because banks have own appraisers. You have your own appraisers. You're subject to your own opinion of value by the report sa appraisal. So ano na lang gusto na ko mabawaan baseline ang SMB for all the valuation sa gobyerno, expropriation, BIR, etc. That's all, Mr. Chair.
Kaya ang objective aning kan aning mao nga SMB single valuation based usaray basehan sa valuation nya mo nay guide sa government national o local o sa mga government owned or controlled corporations and also maybe guide also sa private properties as benchmark lang sir Ledesma. Benchmark lang sa mga bangko, private, pwede i-benchmark. Pero we cannot the private sector sa bangko, naman sa own guidelines sa ilang pag-appraise sa ilang property nga may mong loanable value. So, this can be benchmark lang sa private property owners o sa how to appraise, how to value property offered for collateral sa Bangko for Loan. So, okay sir. Thank you sir. Sa gobyerno, unay sole basis na BR, sa Land Bank, sa DBP. Muna yung basis na ang valuation sa property. Okay, only one sole valuation basis. Kung sa private owners, pwede na ibase as benchmark lang. Sa banks po, as benchmark lang. Nga pwede nila i-inquire para to guide the banks, pila ilang i-project nga market value for loan purposes. For loan purposes. So, this could also help the banks in the future. Okay? So, another query. Sa atong SMB, sa atong 6% cap, amnesty, o sa Apibara. Sir Persing, please proceed.
Your Honor, at this point in time, may the Osamis Chamber of Commerce request that we be given time to study the proposed schedule of market value. Just like in any other proposed ordinances that we have, our presence here, the few of us, dili man may ka hatag yun sa among input all the way. So perhaps it is better that we will be given time para ma-study na mo. Either we concur or we give our suggestion. I don't know kung pwede ba rin sa atong proposed schedule of market value for purposes of Republic Act 12001. Kung pwede, tagaan mig time, makasubmit sa among position.
Sir Persing, thank you. the LGU always welcome the public sector, especially the chambers of businessmen, to provide your inputs, your position on the matter. We also welcome you. No? And the LGU sa timeline, namin timeline, i-require sa budget nga morning period nga comply, then submit, then ilang ibalik, ilang isa din ibalik. Namin timeline sa muna, as long as it's within our timeline, we welcome always the proposals from the public sector, especially sa atong businessmen.
What is the maximum time that we will be given to us to submit our position paper, Your Honor? Mr. Chair.
Si Samuel, you know the timeline. Please answer the...
Thank you, Mr. Chair. This proposed credit market value has undergone 3 errors. We are following the Philippine Valuation Standards, formatted from the International Valuation Standard Council. Nya kining among ginahimong schedule of market value is the lowest pa ni compared sa actual sales sa property. In fact, this proposed SMB is already approved at the regional level. Yes, kini approved na ni siya. Mao na nakakandak mi og public consultation kay gitagaan mi og go signal sa region. After we submit the result of this public consultation, ang mood pag-conduct sa consultation, such as the documentation sa public consultation here, the posting, the video recording, isubmit mo na sa region. Once it will be submitted to the regional office, they will submit it to this main office, central office. Pagsabit sa central office, kung naasa mga error, sa among competition lang. Kung wala may mapalo sa pattern sa RP Baralo, that's the time nga ibalik. So far, we underwent 3 errors. Pila kagabi akong way tulog ana pag-correct lang. So, this value is the proposed approved. Pero naapay final gyapon sa region. Kini siya gi-pre-qualified din siya daan. Gi-predetermine daan sa region. Kaya na aming mentorship.
Yes, Sir Samuel, ang Sir President is asking, apa sa time nga mo hatag sa ilang mga proposal before you send to the region?
Kining among himo nga data is based on circumstances, based on documents, based on record. We cannot introduce an opinion of value which is just a proposal. Bawal man na, kinahanglan naka-ground ta sa ebidensya. Like the documents, like the opinion of value by the private appraiser. Dayon, kini siya, once masabit na sa region, mupasa mo sa Manila. Dan ang among timeline ani is nakaschedule na. Within 45 days after masabit na mo dito, ilan yung reviewon og balik.
Na-timeline sir, na-timeline ang Assistant Lopez. Pag-submit, kay kapila na nagibalik sa ato ate. Sir, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So, it is our understanding that this is, we cannot do anything about the evaluation of the SMB. It is mandated by law, RA 12001. So, the best thing that we can do now, the Chambers of Wisdom, is that after this SMB, can we temper the amount, the assessment rates? This will be our focus, because that is fixed na, mandated by law, as the city assessor said. So our concern is, can we lessen the assessment value so that we will be also alleviated of our burden on paying taxes. That's all,
Okay, sir.
Mr. Chair.
We are not yet on the level, sir. Wala
Yes,
tayong
I know,
mag-vote
but as an afterthought, Mr. Assessor, can we temper that later on in the future?
Wala pa tayo ng level, sir. Lahi pa na.
Yes, I know.
Lahi pa na. Later on pa na.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Chair.
Mr. Chair. Thank you, sir. Okay.
Proceed.
Okay, sir, thank you for your wisdom. I would just to ako lang punan. Kining atong SMB, we are talking about the market value. Evidence-wise, proven, tanan, documents. Now, RP Baralo give the local, provide the equitable market value of properties through this RP-Bara. In the first phase of RP-Bara, mauning atong pag-formulate sa SMB. Ang ikaduha ni nga phase, pag-approve sa Secretary of Finance, mubalik ni sa local, diha na to i-determine kung pila yung tax atong i-impose through the assessment level. Diha na ta maghinang UI. Kaya ang after effects sa revision actually is the tax manggod. Tax burden manggod. That is why nirespeto ang central office nga after the formulation sa value, sa market value, through this purpose, ilang ibalik sa locality ang approved one to be concluded by its local government unit to determine pilay assessed value atong i-impose sa matag classification sa property. This year, within this year, mahumana.
Okay. Wala pa na mag-revise sa atong assessment level, wala pa. We are still deliberating on the value, market values. Sir President?
Bali, sa ato pa, ang atong pagtapok din gahapon o ganito karon, igo na maminaw.
Sir,
Maminaw ta.
Consultation naman.
Ang term lang, with all due respect to Mr. Chair, yung pahibalo, mao kini. Dili public consultation or public hearing. Sorry, sir. Narakin na ba? So, gapon when you started talking about the nagkag-consult ka sa region, ana-ana ko. Sa kay paingnan ni wala tingali tay maitingog afterwards kay abot na maka sa region. Nagkaron, wala ko masayop sa akong panghunaw na gapon. Na-confirm nga dili demi ka hatag sa among opinion kita after this two public consultations. So, muna among na-feel, I think almost everybody is also thinking about it na dapat unta. Kami po din sa mga stakeholders, dapat na pa chance na maka-review. Kaya kung tuguton lang unta nga, moingon mi na, Sir, is this the best you can give? Is this the lowest you can give sa market value? Kay in the sense na ang ato pong economy, dili man gyud maayo. It's everywhere, no? The sad part is, like the national government, they're trying to reduce or remove the VAT and excise tax on LPG, pero wala pa sa kuan. Then here comes ang ato, kita na balaka punta na, instead na makuhaan, kaya naman sa balaod na every 3 years reviewon, so magkadako ang atong buwis nga bayron nun. So nga mo lang, kung unta, tagaan may chance na mo review, pero dili naman di ay pwede. Ang ako lang pangutana, Mr. City Assessor, kung dili na mo na mausap, kay imo namang nasambit na pod ato ng Tagalog respeto sa imong na inyong na-achieve na imo, is that the best you can give to the taxpayers of Osamis?
Thank you, sir. You may respond, Sir Samuel, or anybody, Ma'am Pe, or Atty. Francis, Atty. Cas. You may respond.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So far, kiniamong gihimo ang SMB compared to other cities. For example, Misamis Oriental, layo ra kay tas tinuod. Kay ngano man, nilaktaw tag tulo ka revisions. Laktaw tag tulo ka revisions. In fact, pag-prove na ko ani sa region, gigamitan ni value price ratio testing. Layo kay ang atong baseline nga sa previous revision 2023. Kung naka-revision pa lang tag tulo ka tuig, dili kay ta mabuguan at hugutan ato. Kay naay 27.95% sa assessed value last revision. 27.925, almost 28%. Sa tulo ka revisions nga nilaktaw. Kung nahinahinay pa ato dili nato kadako. Ni matingala ta karon nganon dako taglokso. In fact, naay mga sales namo nga wala ka pasar. Kay tungod sa kadagko kayo, ang market driven data sa actual and real time lahi. Ang market value sa susuputing gamaya. Sa bukid, sa Sibasi palang daan, tag 500 square meter na ang 500 square meter na ang agriculturalan. So kining impact karon sa SMB. Gayon ko di pagigani ni realistic. So anyway, kay mandated man ni sa balaod, salamat sa mga stakeholder ang ilang concern para po sa kadaghanan o sa ilang business interest. But generally, this SMB is mandated for us to perform every local government unit because there is a penal provision. Failure of any employees, failure of any local chief executive shall suffer a penalty of 6%, 6 months penalty without salary or criminal case. Manang salamat ani kay ato ning hininayan. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Anybody else who would like to respond? Anyway, this is MB. This public, i-publicize ka ni public hearing. Anybody could appeal, could question this in court. We'll furnish copies to the Sir-President. Taga mo na mo kopya, Sir-President. Ang Sambet, anong taga-kopya. And then you have still the time to confront this before the LGF, before the Pagpinan. Namoy chance to confront, to provide your own inputs.
Salamat kayo, Your Honor. Pero, pwede ba may makuha, sir, from your office, from the office of the city assessor, atong iyang method, as well as the IRR, sir, nabata,
O
sir?
natay IR, sir.
Mga ayo lang po may kay, siyempre, kung wata musubay, kinanglan, musubay magkita sa IRR, musubay kita sa method, then, actually, sa tinuod lang, sir, musubay po may sa ubang syudad bitaw nga mayon tag mas dako, mas lambo pa sa Osamis. Let's say, admittedly, Osamis City is already a second-class component city, di ba? So, compare po ta sa lain. Pero if we find na ubos man dek ato, no, why do we object? If we find that Osamis is higher than the other city, first class and highly urbanized city, siguro mureklamo me.
Sir, we welcome always. We always welcome any input from the public sector, especially from the chamber. Kung doon na mo yung mga inputs, the judge always welcome your inputs.
Thank you.
And we could send it to WDF. Always welcome.
Your Honor, how much time are we given to submit our...
Please do it as soon as possible, sir. Please do it as soon as possible. Kaya na-timeline ang season. Di sila ka-comply. Penalize nila. Ma-sanction by the BDF. Napos na timeline yung apas-apas ba?
Oh, mana, we don't like to spoil the timeline. Dapat na maka-submit po sa mong...
anyway, sir, anytime. Kung mo submit ka sa BDF, sabi sa Joe, among i-propose sa BDF, ay mong proposal. Anytime.
Can we begin 15 working days?
Sir, you have always all the time, no? May ano lang. You have all the time. Submit it to us and we'll see it to BDF. But you can't prevent the IC office to comply with the timeline guided by the BDF. Nasa timeline ba? Submit na lang si Pinaha, ano yung date, yun lang i-comply. Kung hindi mo comply, mapinlay sila. So, kamo, welcome mo, sige, all the time, anytime, to submit. And we'll see it to BDF for their consideration and action.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Wala may delay. Welcome, sige yung proposals. Wala yung delay. We welcome always proposals from the anybody, especially from the businessmen. Okay? Any other query from the floor, from my colleagues? Wala na. So, on that note, the chair would like to thank everybody again. The barrel captains who are here, the officers, the ABC, the businessmen, BAR, brokers who are around. Thank you for coming. No, government aides, our city treasurer, Mampi, Sesame Suta and your staff, thank you. No? Our legal team, Attorney Francis, Attorney Castibitario, thank you. Mga panyera-panyero. And everybody, thank you. Do I now hear a motion from organization?
Move to adjourn, Mr. Chair.
This public hearing is now adjourned.